Lurkers are viewers too. Oh Jeebus, that's Italian.
Hello. Not the lurker check-in. Good evening. Oh. Why did my adcom pin not work? Hi. Cyrodiil, thank you for the prime. Ali, thank you for the 25 months. Nanerte, thank you for the 13 months. Ginginese, thank you for the 36, my lucky number. Shy Shay, thank you for thank you for 420. Blaze it, thank you for 15 months. Lurkers are viewers too. We should start getting like picket signs. All lurkers want to be born. Kayla, thank you so much for 7. I can't read. Thank you for subscribing with a tier 1 subscription for 2 months. 7 minutes ago, by the way, is where the 7 came from. Bye. Thank you. Hey. Got my rental car. They gave me a Kia Sorento. Lurking and now I gotta chat. I don't know how it works, honestly. Just live your life. Who cares?
Evening.
Life's too short to have to check into my stream. Care Bear! How are you doing today? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. May, thank you for the 23 months. The Kia dealership gave me a Kia Sorento as a rental replacement for my Kia Sorento. What? What's loud? Oh, was it the pipe? Wait, closed captions are on. Are you just so used to reminding me? I did it today. Good evening. Hi, everybody. Paying the electric bill this month. Truly, does it say how many subs you've gifted? 514! Get here! Do you want me to give you a link to my rent? You can just put it straight in. I'm always like, I hope I get a cool rental, then remember that.
Lovely community
like, you can
vibes
get
as
what you
always,
get.
and I am
I
very
just thought I'd
thankful
get a
for all
smaller
of
car. Jahari, thank you for 21 months. They're not showing for you? Let me... Okay, I restarted it.
you. 50 big
Do you guys
ones.
see them? Thank you for 50 months. First time I get to enjoy Twitch on my new TV. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at all this space on your new TV. Look what I can do on your TV. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch this. Poop bag. Interested? I hope so. When you bought a TV and that's just like not what you not what you were hoping for. He didn't get any toys for pooping, but his teacher said he did amazing. He only had one accident at school today. Thank you. Yeah, if you do exclamation point in Discord, you should be able to get the link. The #1 farting breed. A very special performance. Neon Bullet. Thank you. I already thanked you. What is that? Train made of poop? Oh, is it just bronze? What a crazy thing to come into stream. Lurker check-in. I should have like an I've got a great idea. I got a really good idea. One second. I'm busy. Yeah, Lurker point redemption. They did scream at me. I do love them though. I've been wearing my in-ears for a minute. Okay. How can I give y'all channel points for checking in? Can I give you guys channel points for checking in? I think you can only pay. I'd have to make a separate. We use channel points to check in. Let me spend it. Okay, fine. I got you. How much should it cost? 100? Okay. Okay. All right. The only thing current. Hold on, let's turn that fucking off. Okay, turn that off. It's out of stock. Shut up. Is it actually? That's so funny. Let me fix it. It's out of stock. Oh, I see why. Okay, now it's good. I was trying to limit it 1 per use. It's letting you do more than one? Limit redemption per user per stream. Max individual redemptions per viewer per stream, 1. I think it's... Why would I do a cooldown? My chat went up from 200 to 380! I hate it here. I mean, I love it here. No, this is... I don't even know if this counts. Does you interacting with channel points somehow check you into, like... I don't know what's real anymore. Because you're, like, interacting physically with the stream. That's insane. If that actually counts as actually batshit. You are pregnant and special. Yeah. Basically, like, recently, 410. Basically, recently, Twitch started, like, not counting lurkers. And a bunch of streamers have, like, tested how, like, if you go quiet for a long time and, like, a bunch of people don't talk, they wait an extended period of time, and then they call people out and ask them to talk, like, you can see the number spike. Yeah. So I think what happened was Twitch is trying to get rid of people, like, embedding streams and bot views, but what they've actually done is, like, kind of make it so that lurkers aren't getting counted as numbers. I don't think it was on purpose. I think it's a side effect. Yeah, of course. Everybody's always lurking. I'm lurking. I'm a streamer. I truly don't think it was on purpose. Same, Kokobo. Boo, hiss. Well, like, I mean, we talked about this before, but, like, basically, like, everybody I know, obviously all of my streamers I'm friends with, we've all noticed, like, a very strange fluctuation in numbers. Like, one day you'll have 700, 600 viewers. The next day you could have 300. And it, like, doesn't make sense, but I think it kind of depends on, like, if you're playing a game that people are more likely to be interacting with, chatting with you, or if you're playing a game where people are watching and vibing, you're on their TV. And, like, while I've been a streamer for 6 years, 7 years almost in October, I think it's normal, obviously, to have a fluctuation in numbers for games, but it's not normal for it to be so drastic and to see everybody's numbers drop at once. And as a person who streams, when everybody goes to work, it's very strange because like my whole community are working and lurking. Like that's y'all's thing. Well, it's just like super strange, I think, in general. I don't know. A lot of chat was like debating whether it was something that advertisers push them to do because people are view botting. But like, in my opinion, like, I don't know I've never seen people view bot. I don't really see people view botting. Oh, wait, that's kind of sweet, but also I don't feel like you should have to do that. Shubu said, all week I've been setting 55-minute timers to check in again so I don't fall off, but then I take consistent breaks with work too, so it's weirdly helped me. Don't tell Twitch. Not Twitch giving you like a better work-life balance. Hi, Dee Dee. Let me tell you how my day went because Dee Dee sent me a very cute little vlog and I was watching it while I was trying to start stream. Louis did really good at school potty training today. They said basically he only had one accident. He did have to change his pants another time, but it's just because he didn't pull his pants down all the way, so he kind of pissed on himself a little. She literally said that like he was sitting at circle during story time and got up to go pee by himself wearing pants. Huge. Incredible. Also, he I don't know if you know, but after I'm potty training my son, if you're not here in morning streams, and it's been a little hard. Thank you for 22 months. Not hard. It's only been like a few days, but he's just kind of he's a stubborn guy. He gets it from me. He after daycare, he goes 2 days a week just for socialization and for me to get like a little extra time. Us, I guess. I take him to get ice cream. Normally we both go if we both do pickup. But today it was just me. So I took him. There's an ice cream place near one of our libraries. So I went to get him ice cream. Louis always wants pink ice cream. It's just strawberry ice cream normally. We got him a pink ice cream. Here's where it all went right. They told me he did such a good job peeing today, but what they didn't tell me, we'll find out later. I was holding him. He said, I want the pink ice cream. I said, absolutely. The guy said, do you want a kid scoop? I said, completely, yes, I do. He gave me a cup without a cone. Totally fine. I was fine with that. I don't really want him to have a cone. He's kind of messy with it. He got upset. I said, I think we're okay without a cone. He didn't like that. He hit me. I put him down on the ground. I held his arms. I started massaging him, deep tissue massage, because he gets the overstims. I said, I hear you. You're frustrated. You wanted the cone. If you could communicate with me about the cone in a calmer way, we could maybe have had an agreement. Okay, I hear you. You want a cone. If you want the cone, we can get it on the side instead of putting the ice cream in the middle. And if we talk about it, then we get things. But when we hit people, we don't get things. I said, how about this? Let's take a deep breath. We'll start over. I'll get your ice cream. We'll get a cone on the side. We can figure it out together. He took a deep breath. He said, I'm sorry. I stand up. We get his ice cream. I get the cone on the side. Fine. While he's eating his ice cream, I say, big brain. Okay? Huge brain. I say, let me get this kid in the potty. And while he's in there, I'll pee. And then I'll turn him around and I'll put him on the toilet. Okay? And then I'll be like holding his ice cream. And this is what happened. I was holding his ice cream for him. He said, I want it. I said, great. After you pee, I can hand you your ice cream. And guess what? He pissed. So much pee. So impressive. Great. He wipes, wash hand. I hand the ice cream cone back. Here's where it went awry. in between those moments, I flushed the toilet for him. Now, I'm many things, but in this moment, I was the worst thing that's ever happened to my son. He wanted to flush the fucking toilet. My son screamed at me so loud, he turned purple. He screamed so loud and cried so hard. He looked like when I first gave birth to him. Like, I've never seen it in my life. And I said, can you take a deep breath? I hear you. You're frustrated with me right now. I get it. You're frustrated. We can't scream at mama in the bathroom. And he said, leave me alone, go away. And I threw his ice cream in the trash. I honestly, in that moment, I still stand by that agreement. Like, I was like, no. You hit me and then you screamed at me. We're done. I think. Sorry. I literally dunked it in the trash can. And then obviously he was still hysterical. I said, we got to get it together because you got to leave the store. On the way out of the store, this dad with 2 children that he probably fucking hit was shaking his head at me. What? Because my son screamed? He's 3. We were in a bathroom. Second of all, I wish I could hit him. He was literally going like this. Anyways, got in the car. 10 minutes later, my son was asleep. In the middle of that, I text Bean and I said, just threw away Louis' ice cream immediately after I bought it AMA. And then said, never mind, he's asleep. I have all the answers to the questions I need. So anyways, Louis didn't nap today and I found out the hard way. And I should have asked at school, but instead I found out at the ice cream store. Anyways, I felt really bad that he was probably so tired and didn't really know how to process it. So he fell asleep. I went to Wendy's and I got myself lunch and I ate it in the car while he took like a 30-minute nap because I didn't want to let him sleep too late because it was already like 3 something. And then I got him a strawberry milkshake. And when he woke up, I put it in his hands. I said, I'm sorry you were so tired earlier. We're not allowed to yell at mama, but I would like for us to start over. And he had a really good afternoon. Yeah, like low-key, if my son doesn't nap, I'm not taking him inside of a place to get ice cream. I still stand by throwing the ice cream away. That was really fucked up. That was really mean what he did. No, Tori, they hit them. They hit them. When people judge my toddler for having a meltdown, because you know what I think? I think that man was shaking his head at me because I got Louis his ice cream cone after he hit me, even though what I did was talk to him. And he had very quiet boys who I noticed weren't having any fun. They were like 6 and 9, and I didn't hear them talk at all. That's weird for 6 and 9-year-olds to not talk at all while getting ice cream. Is it because you were so focused on your children behaving that you forgot they were children? Weird. I think that's weird. Anyways, that was my day. We're playing Little Rocket Lab. Okay. We are sponsored. We're going to be playing a game today. It's like a mixture of, I saw somebody's review and I feel like it's a good one. It's like a mixture of Harvest Moon and Factorio. So you're like kind of like figuring out how to make a rocket, but I'm going to show it to you and you're going to be like, it's incredible. It should be little, yep. I'm trying to pin that one. It's an ad. You've been playing it? It came out today. It came out today. Okay, I wrote some things down because like normally what I do is like read off the brief, but like I wrote down the things that I felt like were important. I'm gonna snooze this ad for a second. Dude, guys, it's published by the people who publish Let's Build a Zoo. You know me and I know you, and I know and we know that Let's Build a Zoo is a banger. So incredible. It's $14.99. It's 25% off on Steam right now. It's normally $19.99. You can get it on Steam. You can also get it on Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and it's available on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, lock and load, you can play right now. Anyways, incredible. There is a bundle with Moonstone Island, and if you know me, I've also played Moonstone Island. Moonstone Island was published by Raw Fury, both
Clocking
two
in.
incredible indie games and indie game devs and publishers. Raw Fury and I can't remember what their publisher name is. I think it's like I think. I actually think it might be something about robots. What is it? Hold on, I just read it. No More Robots. It's on Switch? No. It's not. Is it? Hold on. Maybe it's coming there? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. There's a Switch version on the way. We don't have a date for it yet, but we're hoping to share info. So, as a person who has professionally, can I say that? Isn't that fun? Like, professionally, I play indie games. I love indie games. I've worked with many indie games. I've worked with many indie game developers and publishers. The Switch is notoriously, and I was married to somebody who worked on the back end of this, very hard to get a game onto, especially when it's in 1.0. It's like they're really slow. Basically, like people don't release games into early access or beta normally onto a Switch because it's so complicated. You have to wait for full release, and it's very time consuming to get it on there and like confirmed. So when a game is officially fully launched, unless it's like a bigger game company, it's very hard for it to get fully launched onto Switch at the same time. So if they have Switch stuff coming, it's definitely coming. It's just like the people at Nintendo are like, it's like the people at Nintendo are like, I don't know, let me make sure they didn't say anything bad about the Switch 2 game where we charge them to show them how to use the platform. Anyways, before we get started, I have a Coke in the fridge. And I'm going to get a sweater. And I'm going to go on a quick BRB. Sorry. Louis is like recently really into robots. And he always says do a robot dance, mama. So I made him listen to that song the other day. And he like loved it. All I can imagine is Nintendo is like the Germany of like, have y'all ever heard that like Germany's like, if you stub your toe, I'm gonna need you to do like 60 rounds of paperwork. Like they love paperwork. That's what I imagine Nintendo is like. Nintendo's like beep boop bop bop, beep boop bop bop bop, beep boop bop bop bop. How are they getting on the Switch? They're fully released or something. I don't know. Okay, BRB. I'm BRBing. While I'm gone, can you imagine? I don't know. I was going to say if you could build a rocket, what would it look like? But are you going to describe it to me? And actually, I don't think that you guys should because I know you too well. Don't describe what the rocket you're going to build looks like to me. Okay, while I'm gone, can you make up funny names for knockoff Jeff Bezos rocket companies? BRB.
Good evening, besties.
All systems are go. We're about 90 seconds from the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery.
Go for launch, GT. Go. We got it. Go. Fido. Go. Bravo. Go. GNC. Go. Max. Go. Eagle. Go. Eco. Go. FAO. Go. Payloads. Go. Scan for the customer. Go. DPS. We're go. Eco. Go. Booster. Go. Surgeon. Go. PRS. Go. Okay. And let's see. We'll wait on GNC.
T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We are transferring to orbiter internal power at this time. Discovery
Blast
is now
off
running
Neo.
off its 3 onboard fuel cells. Coming up on a go for auto sequence start.
What a punk.
And we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 17 seconds and counting. 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, start, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
Did that sound familiar to you? Cause that's about to be us, baby dolls. Lock in. We're headed to space. Sounds like me after a bad meal, if you know what I'm saying. I hope nobody minds, but I've shaved my mustache in order to attract younger women. I don't think it's working, and I think my ex-wife is judging me. That takes a different turn now.
I'm honored to be here.
I'm thinking... maybe 42. Age-wise. Did you know they no longer make space shuttles? And that's a space fact. I don't, gosh. Do you hear that? It sounds like a hashtag ad, a trip to the old moon. Hold on, I don't have my hearing aids in. Is it sounding loud? Space is very loud. Well, we're not in space yet, but we're headed there. If we haven't met before, it's lovely to meet you. My name is Neil. Neil Nassau. I'm a lover of space. I heard today that we were going to fly to the moon. With a little rocket lab. I don't know why, but they seem to be paying me some money. If you don't know, I'm a great lover of space. My dream was to become an astronaut before I got banned. I think there's a quick autobiography about me in the old chat, if you're interested in some details. Sometimes you love a little too hard. And I think that might actually be my dating. If I get on those confounded dating apps, that'll be my. I worked at my local planetarium, and they said I was a little too overzealous with my space facts. So I'd like to try again today. They say that I could build my own rocket and head to space. Morgan's fantastic machine. No. Meals. Rocket. You know what? That doesn't sound very kosher. Finally. No, I have a part-time job at the glow-in-the-dark section of the planetarium. I mean, wait. The Rainforest Cafe, after they banned me from working at the planetarium. After they banned me from working at the planetarium and my wife Helen left me, my life went crashing downhill. She remarried an astronaut. I live in his pool house. And I work at the Rainforest Cafe. Morgan? Morgan! It's time to go! Where did she run off to? Oh, this is cute. Oh, I see her. Pico! What are you saying, Pico? I don't speak that language. Anybody fluent? I only got the old Anglaise. Is that so? Look, she's upset about something. She's probably upset she's not an astronaut. Me too, dear. Ah, there you are, my dear. It's time to go, Morgan. Your father is waiting. That's odd of him. Fathers don't normally do that. Were you playing in the silo again? You really shouldn't be going in there by yourself. You can get hurt. I'm not going, Auntie. In the silo? I'm staying here. I'm going to keep working on the rocket. With what tools? I have a hammer. Not everything requires a hammer, my dear. I know this is hard, believe me. I wish you could stay. I absolutely loved having you and your mother here, and I miss her dearly. She's dead. I've heard that your father's home is very lovely. There will be lots for you to explore there. Where was my dad before? I thought this was my home. Morgan, I'm just as confused as you are. I like your outfit, though. You could rock that in space, that's for sure. Simlish. Is that I'm not sure what country is Simlish from. You're right, this is also your home and it always will be. One day when you're older, you can come back again. Cookie girl. Thank you for 13 months. I'm enjoying the font. Why would I have a problem with the font? Is there a font? Am I supposed to dislike font? I can barely read it. These eyes aren't what they used to be. Don't mind me. I've started wearing mascara to flirt with the ladies. And then we'll work on the rocket together again? Then we'll work on the rocket together again. Promise? Promise. "10 years later? Well, I don't look like I've gone 10 years. My legs don't even touch the ground. Morgan? Is that you? Have I changed even slightly? Wait, Veronica? Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's been forever. 10 years to be exact. Is this how I dress in my everyday today? Me too. I often leave the house in my astronaut getup. It's a costume, but leave it to you to know the exact number. I haven't seen you since we were kids. I didn't expect to see anyone on this train, actually. Never mind yourself. What do you mean? Have you looked around? There's literally no one else here. Visitors to St. Ambrose are few and far between these days. The town doesn't have a lot going for it. Imagine a small indie game developer reaches out to you and your management, and you say, please, we would like to play this streamer Luxy Games money to play your game. And they come to your stream to see what you're doing with it, and this is what they see. Been a rough time since you've been gone. What brought you back? Are you visiting your aunt? I'm moving in, actually. Going to be living with Auntie for a while. Oh, this is a good thing, right? I hope so. I've been imagining coming back for years. Now that it's finally happening, I'm worried I'm making a mistake, or it isn't how I remembered. Am I wrong? Does she look exactly the same as she did as a child? I'm glad to have you back, and I'm sure everyone else will be too. I hope so. It's been so long since I've seen everyone. I'm excited to see how far Auntie's rocket project has gotten along. I didn't read that correctly. It must be close to finished by now. I was hoping that I could help her work on it again like when I was a kid. I would love to build a rocket. Oh, you thought I see. What? No, I think you coming here is just what we need. What happened to the rocket, Veronica? Oh. She's beautiful. Look at the grass. Oh, you can't see the grass yet. It's so good that you're back again. I'm going to show you the grass. So good that you're back again. I'll stop by your aunt's place later to see how you're settling in. Just wait until I tell Rebecca about this. Who's Rebecca? Still, remember where you're going? Not yet. But I'll find my way there. Bye! Oh! I don't know about that one. Introducing a game by Kyle Schmitz. And No More Robots. Music and SFX by Donovan Junk. What a name. Junk. I've got some junk in your trunk. Art by Under Pale Water. Bree Lundberg. And they ate it up, those artists did. Svetlana Mitzvedenkova. I tried. I'm just an elderly
Hey,
man.
real good to see you,
Toshi
bud.
Kojima. Gayla, lovely to see you again. Thank you for 38 months. Pablo Perez. Did I miss a name? Additional programming by Trevor Price. Basically, the review I saw said the Factorio aspect, like the building and creating aspect of this game, is incredible. Building, destroying, developing. But what really draws you in is the characters, and that got me quite intrigued. All right, new day. Monday, spring, 6 a.m. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and move you both down a little bit right here. Because I've got a little to-do list. Another day, another dollar, Morgan. That's what we always say here. Should talk to Auntie. Maybe she can open up the rocket silo and I could take a look. I have a bad feeling about what we're going to find out about. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny spring day. And my wrench? Ooh. Can I decorate my room? An indoor pool? What happened to my robot friend? Pico, I've missed this robot. Maybe Auntie was doing some repairs. He seems to be missing a few pieces. Oh, I don't have those pieces yet. A rusted assembler was once used to craft components automatically, can be broken down into reusable components. How do we break it down? I must need a separate tool. I really was the separate tool all along. To Helen! Helen! I do live in the pool house, but I am not a pool boy. I'm not sure. Looking very mature today, Neil. Loving the new wrinkles you got from all those hours of thinking very, very hard. Thank you very much. I was thinking very, very hard. How was your sleep, my dear? It was good. Thanks again for letting me stay, Auntie. I really appreciate it. Letting you stay? Nonsense, my dear. I'm just happy to see you again. I was wondering... Why does their house look like that? I was wondering how work has been going. Why is it built like that? I know how to swim, but I do still wear my floaties. I was wondering how work has been going at the rocket silo. Maybe you could show me around. No, there's no need to go poking around in there. What do you mean? Hold on, I'm gonna fix it right this instant. Alerts. Edit alerts. Subscription. Prime subscription. Text to speech. Say alert text. Nope, say resub message. Save changes. Done. Done. See how quick that was. Thank you for 37 months, Silver Drew. The silo. No, there's no need to go poking around in there. But I thought maybe I could help out. There's no need to concern yourself with that. We have plenty of work to keep us busy around here. Let me get started by breaking down some of this old equipment in the yard. I still have your mother's old hammer here with me. You should have it. Make sure to take good care of it. You can use it to break apart almost anything. Hammer. I don't like that one either. Oh. Wait, I need to... Why is the sound for breaking things so quiet? Oh. I can't wait. I would need to restore Pico. Completed the quest out with the old. No, it says I can talk to Auntie, but I won't be doing that. I've got things to do. I'm gonna destroy all of it. Hope this isn't part of a different quest line. Hammer, I hardly know her. Hammerster. Do we think we can break the rocks apart? We can, friends! We're headed... First stop, St. Ambrose. Next stop, the moon. I want to pick these up over here, and I want to scavenge through these barrels. You know what they say. Loot and boot. They don't say that. What happened to the... What do you think happened to the place she's not letting me go into? I have a sneaking suspicion once we clear this area out, it's gonna be where we're doing a lot of our, I didn't change my game category. Oh. Good heavens. A little angel appeared. Hello, my dear. Fancy seeing you here. Loot, scoot, and boogie. I like that. A little loot, a little scoot, a little boogie. All right, let me talk to my aunt before I get it. I killed her! Did you see that? That looks so much better. Look at how much you've already gotten done. My back is so sore already. Oh, my dear, we've barely even started. Now let's try to turn some of these components into conveyor belts. Take a look at that journal I gave you by pressing escape and try crafting some conveyor belts by hand. Please don't get aroused by my very sensual knee placement. I'm getting her replaced soon. She's got to get a good stretch in every once in a while. The art is stunning. I'm excited as I am a trained and certified engineer. I'm not. I think I will be quite talented at this game. What do you mean you had to explain the bee's knees? Who do you work with? Craft 10 conveyor belts using the journal. Why wouldn't there be a button to make 10 at a time? I'll take it. She's not asking me to make these things, but I'm making them anyways. Can I go see Pico? Wait. Can I make the things Pico needs? Yeah, I bet I can. Let me in. I've got to fix Pico. Whatever these things are they in my journal? They are not. Maybe I will make them with my grandmother. My aunt, sorry. Every woman above my young age looks like a grandmother to me. Here we go. I love to start with a clean slate in a video game. Hi, Auntie. Oh! I murdered my aunt again! I'm sorry, Ionka. Leonka? How do we say her name? Under some of the crates around the yard. What crates? Ooh, I picked the crates up already. We'll just put them back down again. Not a problem. Well, that one needs power. Let me just... I don't know how to... I placed it and now I don't know how to pick it up. Got it. What is that one that I put down? A furnace. Oh, I don't think we need that either. I guess we could... put the furnace over here and light them on fire. Hello. You didn't give me any instructions. Oh, place 5 and remove 5. And then I'm gonna take them back. Auntie's gonna be so proud of me. Auntie! Are you proud of me, Auntie? Oh! I've got to stop killing my aunt! It looks like you've got the hang of this. There's only so much scrap to break apart, though. You'll need to produce components from scratch if you want to keep building new machinery. Furnace to smelt ores into bars. Alright. I've gotta... hold it. And hit E. And then I'm gonna take my ore. And then I'm gonna get... She made me craft another one. That wench. Oh. She's not counting it. I'm getting too ahead of myself and she's not counting any of it. That's fine. I understand. That's Neil's bad. Bad boy, Neil. It's not the first time I've heard it. Is this rock a slightly different color than the other rock? This one. Oh, both iron. Everything looks chewy. Not selecting my hammer. No. The furnace can be crafted by... Oh. Uh-huh. What if I... I don't know what she told me to do, but I wasn't listening. Can I drop this stack of items here? No. Can I do it like this? Oh. Much easier. I like being able to ride them. This would be a very handy monorail system. Look how many iron I've made. Hi, Auntie. Are you proud of me yet? Look at that. Still warm and everything. Since these furnaces only have one input, you'll need to load coal or ore by hand. The university might have a blueprint for a better type of furnace. Next step is to use an assembler to produce items automatically. Crafting things by hand takes too long and will only get you so far. Alright. Power the assembler by placing a nearby power pole. Alright. I wonder if this will count it as me placing it. I need to place it by a power pole. Can I destroy this power pole and rebuild it? Or do I need to move my entire setup over to... I don't know how many I'm going to need. What if we just move everything? I think it might be best. Let's move it all. I think it might be better than... So we're gonna use... Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of the materials I'm using to build with. Pardon me, Miss Snooty Cat. I'm gonna use them right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place this one next to the power pole. Here. I'm gonna try to give myself as much room in the space of power needed. And then I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't know how long it's gonna take to use that. Maybe it's gonna need more space in between, but I'm not too sure. Ooh. Okay, and then I'm gonna... And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna put all of this in here. gonna make iron. I'm tired. Is that not... Oh, iron plates. How do I make an iron plate? Add iron bars to the assembler. Add iron bars to the assembler to produce iron plates, it says. I must sleep, or I fear I might pass out. I must return to my journey to fly to space in the morn. Good night, Auntie. I'm heading to Dreamland, but not before I make a large fuss in my upstairs room. It's nighttime. It's red. I made no... What do you mean days without accident? Is that because I hit my grandmother? I already have iron plates, but I'm trying to build iron plates. Is that truly because I've whacked my auntie? Auntie, forgive me. Oh, wouldn't it say 0? That's a good point. Just arrived at Cliff's General Store. We have some new backpacks at Cliff. I just came in case you need to carry more around. We've also got all kinds of machines and supplies in stock. Make sure to stop by the general store for anything you need. Have a great day, Cliff. Thank you, Cliff. Okay. Add iron bars to the assembler. I put... You know what it is. Is it that? Right. I think I clicked on the wrong thing when I placed the item down. Why do I have a ball in my inventory? Right. Well, that does that. I feel like we should find a way to collect these items at the end. Oh! She falls! I'm not gonna craft that quite. I'm gonna craft it, but I'm not gonna place it. Excellent work. Now we need to take these iron plates and turn them into conveyor belts automatically. Second assembler. Oh, okay. I think we could really minimize the amount of... So now I'm turning... So that we don't need all this. We just need you to go directly here. Do we even need conveyor belt in between? Yes, one spot. And then I think I'm gonna be able to place this item receiver down. I'm liking this! I feel like I'm tickling my brain. The last step we need is a way to collect the items you produce automatically. I've already built the receiver, grandmother. I know so much. My auntie is so proud of me. She knows that I'm gonna go to space. So if I put coal and iron in here, then iron will become a plate, and the plate will become a conveyor belt. And the conveyor belts go into this box. Oh, look at me go. Oh, it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I think we're gonna need more of this. Do you think Veronica is gay for us? I saw that too. There was a bit of the LGBTQ in that look of her eye. Do you think she's gonna want to kiss us? What's this over here? Our energy meter. Okay, okay. What other things can I make with the assembler? I've got power poles, wind turbines, utility lights. Let's destroy this. Evil villains about the ecosystem. Not Neil Nassau. Neil Nassau loves space and planet Earth. I may want to leave her behind, but only to see her from the heavens. I do think I'm gonna have to learn to swim, though, if I want to become an astronaut at the ripe age of 63. Hello, Auntie. I've done what you've asked. Oh, frickety-doo-dah, Auntie. I'm so sorry about that. Look at this, just humming along. Really takes me back how I miss the sound of the factory. Auntie, why don't you show me the rocket silo? Sorry, Morgan, but we can't work on the rocket. In fact, you should stay out of the silo entirely. The main doors are seized shut anyways. But I could... No. And I would prefer if we don't talk about this anymore. But if you're looking for something else to help with, perhaps you can help me repair Pico. Some of his parts have worn out. I was meaning to build the replacement parts myself, but time got away from me. Go see Rebecca at the university. She can help you research parts needed for his repairs. Press M to open your map, and I'll mark where the university is for you. And what if I disobey my aunt? And take a little peek-see anyways? What then, Auntie? I would love any sort of homemade baked good. I haven't had one since my wife Helen left. I did make a brownie the other day, but it was in a cup in my microwave in my pool home. How I miss her baking. I can sometimes smell it wafting in from the open windows. Locked from the inside. What is she keeping from me? This is where I am, and this is a nice looking map. And it's color-coded. Just in case you've got a touch of the tism and that helps you find your way. Thank you very much. We're headed to the orange area. We're going to the university right past the mayor's house. Is this the road? Or does this drop off? Is this a chunk loader? I see. Well, the houses have very unusual shapes to their roofs. Where am I now? I need to head up a... University! Back in my day, I was a bit of a scoundrel at the university. Sometimes I even turned my homework in late. Good day to you. Hello over there. Hello, sorry, I don't think we're open right now. Not even for me? Wait, Mo? No way! I can't believe you're still going to call me Mo. Mo, it's been so long. Veronica told me that you were back in town. I think after my rocket, the sky's the limit. Do you know what I mean? Amanda, are you staying with your aunt? Yeah, I'll be at her place for a while. I was hoping to help her with her work on a rocket, but she doesn't seem to want to talk about it much. Been a hard last few years here for a lot of people, your aunt included. She used to come here all the time for research, but over time it's really slowed down. Actually, I haven't seen her stop by in months. Is there any way I can help you guys out? She's gonna help me figure out how to repair Pico. I can certainly draft up the blueprints for these. You're going to need a lot of materials, though. Could also come up with some blueprints for a drill for you, something you could use to mine rocks automatically. Seriously, you would do that for us? I'd be happy to. That was wild. My mom said, "What's happening?" I mean, not my mom, someone else's. I thought she meant about someone else, but I think she means about me. And is there a problem? Truth be told, even the university has been short on funding, so there hasn't been any money for research. And with that, finishing my master's. Honestly, this is the most interesting thing to come by here in a long time. If you want to start a new research item, first see me at the desk, then select what you'd like to research. After you do that, there's some additional help I'll need from you. Let's step outside for a minute. She wants to box me on the stairs. To draft new blueprints, I'll need you to deliver components that I can use for my research. Drop my components in her chute. Rebecca, we've just met! You scoundrel. You can also inspect the Dropbox itself to see if you... Okay. A drill. I guess we do the drill first. It's very satisfying. I'm feeling like I'm doing very well at the game because I already have everything they're asking of me. The drill is ready. That was easy, Rebecca. Thank you. Working on this has actually been fun. In fact, it's given me some new ideas. Some ideas for new types of machines you could build. Sorry. I was Snapchatting a woman I met on Tinder. Just kidding. I don't have to... Oh! Our first new blueprint! They're taking little pictures together? Now kiss! I'm Morgan. Habibi. Morgan! Oh, I've heard about you. I've just moved in with... How do we say this name? Do you know how to read? Ionka. Ionka. Right? Word travels fast around here. I did, yeah, it's been a long time, but it's good to be back. Looks like these university colors are your... Are you a student? Ionka? Ilonka? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Noor. Just moved here last year. I'm working as a research assistant for Rebecca while I finish my undergrad. Been a bit of an adjustment. I like her glasses. Rebecca isn't really one for conversation. I hope she doesn't think I'm a nuisance. If I remember right, she can take a bit to get to open up, but I'm sure you'll do just fine. Thanks, I hope so. Do you think they have nacho chips and cheese in space? A bunch of cogs. And a bunch of this. Alright, we need to go make more copper gears. This is addictive. I've never wanted to fly to space so badly in my life. Just kidding. I've always wanted to. Can I help you? Oh, sorry, I'm Morgan. Right, you're the one working at that old factory of Ionka's. It looks like lots of good parts in there. Could probably reuse a lot of them. You think so? I know so. I run the scrapyard south of town here. Took it over a few years back from the previous owner. Joke's on me, though. Back then, we accidentally had some industry going on.
Now all that's left is recycling old equipment for parts. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to do. You can be gay? I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that's a yes. No, I'm on the right track, baby. You were born this way. I did a poll. I did a recent survey at the Rainforest Cafe when I was live, when I was working. I got in trouble for that one. And a lot of you are homosexuals. Sabrina. I've heard of her. She has a song about an espresso martini. Can I help you? Sorry, I'm Morgan. There's something you need, Morgan? Oh no, I just wanted to introduce myself. Then if you don't mind, I'm kind of busy here. I could kiss you too? I can! Who are you? Who are you? Ooh, see, this is what I'm talking about. The smoke in video games like this should be square. Carter. Too old for me? Or just right? Hello, you must be Ionka's niece. I've heard so much about you. That's right, how did you know? Tried my best to stay on top of everything around here. My name's Carter. I'm the mayor! Have you been doing it for long? About 5 years now, shortly after I moved here. Wish I could say things have been going great, but it's been a bit of a struggle. A lot of businesses have been closing down around town. Been trying to find a way to bring it back, but we just don't have a lot of industry going on anymore. They're gonna turn it around again. If you find yourself needing any upgrades or renovations to your property, make sure to stop by my desk. I'll be there every morning. Until 9 a.m.? Until 9 a.m.? What kind of work day is that? I don't think we met. I'm Morgan. Hello, Morgan. I'm William. I'm not normally interested in men, but this one seems all right. I was lost in thought for a moment there. Did you just arrive in town? I did, though. I used to live here a long time ago. I'm staying with my auntie, Ionka, at the old silo. Who's that elderly, handsome folk? You don't say. I've always been curious about that place. I just moved here a few years ago myself. Came to study astronomy under Elise at the observatory. She's a very gifted scientist. I love astronomy, William! We had to close down the observatory after the telescope malfunction. She's been staying at my place until we can get it up and running again, but it's just a tiny cottage, not nearly as sophisticated as what she's probably used to. You'll have to keep me updated on your progress, though. Hopefully one day we can be of some help. I can fix your telescope. Do you think you can kiss them or only be friends? I'm not liking the word friendship. Is this the only dating I'm ever gonna get to do? Who are you? Oh, heavens to Betsy. It's Elise. Hello there. I don't believe I've seen your face around here before. Hello, I'm Morgan. Morgan, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Ionka has been talking about you often. I don't know how to say her name, and I'm just going with my gut. My name's Elise, and I run the research at the observatory here. I kiss my friends. I've been known to kiss a friend or two. At least I used to. Our telescope malfunctioned a while back, and we haven't been able to bring in a replacement. There's a lot of very delicate equipment, and the assembly process is quite involved. I used to be known at the frat house for indulging in a Gentile kiss. Look at me rambling away. I like the art style. A lot of the characters. What brings you back here, Morgan? Hoping to focus on my engineering again. Perhaps working on the... It doesn't feel so drawn away from the art style of the video game. But it's a little different. It looks like drawn. I mean, it's drawn. You know what I mean. Ionka is quite the engineer herself. You're in good hands. I feel like this page is either more friendship or it's kissing. And if it's not, I'm gonna throw a fit. And the fit will be fire, as the kids say. I'm gonna turn everything into gears, and I'm gonna make a bunch of gears, and I'm gonna make everybody in town like me, and they're all gonna think, wow, Neil, you're so useful. We should send you to space.
Oh. What material do I need for this one? Oh, heavens. Is that what I need? So now can I build a drill? Perfect. And can I put this drill... Or do I have to hold it down longer? Oh. So we're gonna have to bring the power over here. Let me make another power pole. Heavens. We're gonna try to drag the power. We'll go like this. And then... like this. And then I'm gonna bring her. Like this. Look at this. Oh! Fantastic. So I can go ahead and take my belts. Oh, right. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. Industry is changing before our very eyes. So I'm gonna... Oh! It's fantastic. The best time to become a scientist was yesterday, and the second best time is now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these. This is gonna go from here to here. Right? Then this is gonna go here. And then there's gonna be a little conveyor here. Like so. And then that's gonna go here. And that's gonna turn that into iron plates. That's not being powered, which is fine, because I can move this power pole. I'm gonna redo the power poles. Because I think I could just do that one instead. Goodbye, power pole. And then I'm good. Okay, right. No, no, no. I'm cooking not with gas, but with coal. So I'm gonna make another drill. Give me a second. We're gonna put this in here now. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna make gears out of it. That's great and all. I passed out from exhaustion. And we've all been there after a good night of creating gears. 2 days without accident. I beat a man in the street today, but say whatever you want to say. I stayed up past midnight again. My bad. It's raining. We're gonna... Perfect. This is bothering me now. Fine. We need to build another drill. What's wrong? I put that there when it shouldn't have been there. And then I need this to become this. Perfect. Excellent. We're gonna grab another drill. See what I'm doing here? I'm gonna grab another drill. And I'm gonna take this drill and I'm gonna put that drill here. That drill's gonna give me coal. And I'm gonna take this. And it's gonna go this way. And it's gonna provide my machine with unlimited amounts of coal. You see what I'm doing here? Wait, there's been an error. It is. I've seen people describe it as perhaps I was overzealous. Perhaps the closest thing I can do is make myself another item receiver. Can I take items from the item receiver and connect them? Maybe for now the best I can do is connect them and then refill. That's fine. That's the only bit I have to do at this moment. I'll take it. Heavens. Announcing the grand opening of Angela's Interior Design. We carry all sorts of furniture and decorations for your entire home. Chairs, tables, vases, and more. Located by the scrapyard and the machine shop. Open Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Don't mind the mess. It's all Michael's junk. And why would Michael's junk be there? Why would it be there? I think we could also... Is there anything I could... I probably need to have another drill just working away for me so that I can be prepared. Be prepared. I need to be prepared here. What's going on? What am I doing wrong? That's what I'm doing wrong. I need to start the drill here. Don't worry. Your pretty little head about that. We're gonna go ahead and get you connected to the power, darling. Uh-oh. That's gonna come back. We're gonna need another one of those. Don't worry. Out of range. They're all back. We did it. And we're gonna get another item receiver. Toss down one singular bit of conveyor belt. An item receiver. Heck, while we're at it, we might as well toss in a furnace. Oh, heavens. I've gone awry. We need to reverse them. I need to take this out. Stop putting things in there. I'm begging. Ah! I've done it. You know what they say? Neil gets it. Sometimes. But not
all the time. And then we're just gonna put in as much coal as humanly possible. That's gonna make us ingots. And I can decide what I want to do with the ingots later. For now... I think we can pick up everything we need. What is the point of this tennis ball? I need to make bearings. So let's change this now. Though, I would like it if maybe we could just redirect. Is it impossible for her to be split? I think I have to take her down in order to get the bearings built. And then I think I am gonna go ahead and interact with this and take these out and then immediately get rid of her. I need to start making the copper wires is what I'm thinking. So we'll just move her slightly to the left. The left is a joke. We don't need to go with it. You know what I'm saying. We need to go forward. Copper wire. Perfect. And then we'll do a little bit of this, and then we'll do a little bit of... See, it just takes a little bit of fiddling with. And we're gonna have a rocket-worthy entrepreneurship in no time. It's messy and it's ugly, but it's mine. Gears and bearings. Perfect. I'm gonna put as much coal in here as humanly possible. Room for me at the Rainforest Cafe. Have you been playing any more Alien Isolation? I quit playing Alien Isolation because it wasn't realistic enough for me. And I'm a realism sort of guy. All right, let's head into town. Got a grand to-do list of things. Unfortunately, the glow-in-the-dark section that I man over in the Rainforest Cafe is rather tiny. Perhaps there's other Rainforest Cafe sections you'd like to reside over, but... I think when you run out of gears, it automatically starts pulling from another stack, which I do find rather attractive. I'm thinking the splitter is going to be what we need to start. It's closed! I guess we'll head to the machine shop, which is in the green section. Oh! Yeah, it's the green section of town. Right. I knew that. Gonna head past the train station. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. I feel like I'm just stealing from everybody here. This town has really gone to shiitake mushrooms. You can't just set up a store in the middle of my workshop. Why not? The space wasn't being used anyways. Yes, it was. I had literal boxes of parts over here. That old junk, I put it outside. You what? Why would you put it outside? Michael, you run a scrapyard. It's in the name, scrapyard. Of course the junk goes outside. Just look at this place. You're lucky I showed up when I did. I want your stuff out of my workshop. You're not running a store here. Says you, look, a customer. Hello there. Hi, is this a bad time? No, this is perfect. See, my first customer. Welcome to Angela's Interior Design, where our designs can spruce up even Michael's grumpy attitude. Bree, enjoy making out with your friends. Oh, don't be such a baby. Sorry, I don't think we've met. We haven't met, young lady. Nice to meet you. My name's Neil Nassau. But people here call me Morgan. Nice to meet you. Morgan, I'm Angela. Michael is my little brother, though you wouldn't know that by how much he eats. Can you not? Please tell me he hasn't hit on you. I can beat him up if he has to. I'll do it. Feel free to look around and tell me if anything catches your eye. Alright, I am interested. I have 50 coins. Do I have to talk to her? Older sister. Studying interior design in the city. Done that now, though, so I figured I'd open up my own shop. Rent is a bit hard when you're getting started, right? Before you go, I have something for you. If you buy any paint or flooring, you'll need this. If you want to clean it off, it's my own creation. Extremely powerful. Don't get it in your eyes. A paint cleaner. Oh, it's not open. And I better head home because I'm going to pass out soon. I'm a thief. I'm a thief. Is that an old cash register? Oh, is it a washing machine? Oh. I need a battery. Maybe Michael will like me if maybe that's why he's so upset. His laundry's dirty. Date them both? The older sister and Michael? You hooligans. Is that a wild strawberry? Why would a wild strawberry be here? Let me see. No hearts with William is a crime. It's a crime, I say. Head back to town. Neat one, what's wrong? Am I not the gentlewoman you expected? It's I, Neil Nassau. Last name spelled like Nassau. I had it legally changed back in '09. Oh, I know it's getting late. I'm running home. I'm scurrying like a little rat. Let me go. Thank you, neat one. That's very kind for you to humor a 63-year-old man like that. Do we have a dog? Oh. Finding tennis balls on the front porch. Do you know where they're coming from? No, my dear, I have no idea. There's a dog. I knew it. I just said that. Oh! Oh! What a handsome young chap. Well, aren't you friendly? Auntie, do you know whose dog this is? No, I'm afraid not, my dear. No one around here has a dog as far as I know. He does seem to have taken a liking to you, though. He has a collar. Leo. Leo, are you lost? He's trying to find his way home. Can we look after him at least until we find where he belongs? Sounds like a good idea to me. What do you think, Leo? Oh!
Oh, I wish my ex-wife Helen felt the same way, Shark. I think he agrees. Looks like you're staying with us, Leo. Oh! These little snapshot moments are so cute! Look at that! I like this outfit. I don't want Leo to find its owner. Plays fetch. Dislikes loud noises. Can find people in town. I'm gonna need that. Need to learn how to make those two things, but I've got to upgrade my research at the shop first. Are you gonna sleep in my bed with me? How did he get here? Oh! I was wondering what the command was for because it's not a multiplayer game. Alright, we're headed into town with hopes and dreams. Those birds were flirting. Seize the day. We're headed off. Rhubarb. Why would there be a rhubarb there? Come on, big guy. What was his name? Shane. What was his name? Shane? Leo. I knew it. I knew it was Shane this whole time. I mean, I knew it was Leo. Alright, let's unlock tier 2. Same thing. Potato, potato. I do feel like there should be a drop box where I can just slam everything I need all at once. But it's okay to do it the old I don't have enough gears? Petition to change his name to Little Dipper. I love it. Oh, heaven. I'm putting my bearings all over the ground. You could say I've lost my bearings. And the ladies always leave after dinner is served when we head out to a nice evening at the Olive Garden, and I can't figure out why. Is there a way for me to... Oh, sort my inventory. I knew I liked you. No more robots. Except, yes, more robots. Hello. How do I make the splitter and how does it work? Splits about onto a second position based on the configurable ratio. I'm missing gears. So for a second, what we need to do is we need to take her apart. And we need to replace her to spit gears out. And we need to hit up our stockpile. Right. Back to my inventory being a hot mess. That's not what I wanted to do. I was just gonna put this stuff in here for now. I wish I could have it pull it. What is that? We got a utility light. I don't know if I need that. Right. We should now have enough. What's happening to me? For a splitter. So what I would love to do here is have you
pull from A to B. And we'll have it set up much like this. Into which my assembler which I will build now, and my new item receiver will make bearings. Once I get more power, it's over for you winches. I'm gonna try to just move this over one. And that way both of those should be covered. And then I should be able to make another item receiver. My eyes haven't blinked in quite some time. I'm too... locked. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted it to do. So we wanted to taketh and giveth away. Only thing I could think of here is to have it maybe add copper in as a splitter. I mean, add this in later, but I don't know if that's really useful or not. I think I'm on my way to becoming one of the best rocket scientists known to man. I just needed a few more gears. Gonna put these where they belong. It's always nice to keep a big stack of gears around. Oh, it always takes from them. Wait a minute. That won't do. We need it to... I see. Let me reconvene. You're being overzealous. Every second item from A to B. Oh. What could I say? I was thinking I might have to put down more pathway. Years or years, that's what I'm saying. How many years must we put out? I think I need those. I can put stuff in them. I need them. Those are my boxes. I need them. Alright, headed to the university, hoping to unlock tier 2, which is what my grandmother, my aunt, plot twist, she's my mom! That's what she asked me to do. We unlocked tier 2. I'm, entirely fascinated and obsessed with it. It's making me feel rather smart. It's been a long time since Ionka has asked me to research some new components for her. I think it's nice to unlock tier 2, but I think we need to continue working on tier 1 because but I do need this heat sink. Now, what do I need to unlock it? Heat sink. I think we need to keep researching tier 1. Did I just put all the stone away and now I need it? That's how it goes. That's what they say. Thank you for checking in. I think... here's what we'll do. We'll head back and grab them. I need 120 iron plates, which I do think I have, and 200 stone, which I'm not too sure I have, but we could probably gather. We have a large amount of stone. We could get our grinder on it. We keep it in here. All right. More? No. I fear what we must do. Fear? I don't fear it. We must build another drill. I welcome it. I welcome the age of the drill. Thank you for the 44 months. I think I need to turn this to the side in order to get it to work. And then we need to grab another. I can make a small motor for the laundry machine. I'm having a feeling I might have to do it to the wood as well. How much wood do you think this has in it? Doesn't say. Unlimited? Now, how do we make the small motor? I need to make a stator. I can do. Cannot be crafted by hand. I need a gear and copper wire. Right. Let's reconvene this in the other direction. Can I have... Is there a way to have a box spit items? I would love to have an item dropper instead of an item receiver. For now, what I think we could do is get an assembler. Let me place this assembler over here. Wait, that's not what we meant to do, because when I placed it, it didn't place when I needed it to. So I think we need the tier 2 assembler to make a bearing. Of the kind we need. We can, in fact, though, change this over to make some heat sinks for us. To get that going. So let's do that instead. We'll go back here. We'll have this go this way. Back in the same direction. Perfect. Welcome. Nice to see you, Sarah. How are you, dear? I think we've got everything we need. We just need to grab this stone up here. We have about 125. We need 200. Might as well just keep... We might as well assist. How's everybody's evening? Anybody excited about any of the new rocket launches? Thank you for checking in. Space scares me. I used to be like you. Perfect. My inventory is full and so is my heart. Not a huge fan of the tunes from the Katy Perry. She's queer baiting, I think is what the kids call it. I don't think she even kisses women. It should have been me that went to space anyways. This This is nice because when you're going to put the items in... Like, can I throw this? Gotta be hand placed, I think. Just out there. In space? Are they launching cars into space? The concept of space is causing you... It's causing you turmoil. Have you considered an advertisement I may pitch to you? Little Rocket Lab. All of the fun of getting to space without any of the fear of it. Currently $14.99 on Steam. You could also get it on Xbox One, XS, or Game Pass. Can you open the Dropbox? I'm just an elderly man. Oh, we could drag them in? You know what I was considering? It's sort of like intunement. Maybe I was meant... Who are you, elderly man that looks like me? Watts. I love him. His hair looks like a cloud. Hello there, miss. What can I do for you? Watts, it's me, Morgan. I just arrived back in town the other day. I remember now. You're Lyda's daughter. Lyda? Lyda Hosen. Aren't you? My apologies for not recognizing you. You've grown quite a bit. It's all right. Does that station keep you busy? Less so than it used to. You saw how busy the train was on the way here. I think our only 2 passengers were you and Miss Veronica. We used to get regular shipments of ore in, but that stopped a long time ago. Right about when the silo stopped needing new materials. Thankfully, the rail company has kept the station open. I don't know what we'd do if it was closed completely. You take care, Morgan. Good to have another young face around here. He wants me to kiss him on the lips. My baby. Put a bearing on my dog. Get it, boy. Who are you? Where am I? Hello, young lady. I don't think I've seen you around here these parts before. Looks like my old mustache. Cliff, you don't recognize me? Oh, my stars, Morgan, you've grown like a weed. What brings you back to these parts? Just moved back to town, actually. I'll be staying with Auntie. She's always been so fond of you. Talks about you often. Though I don't think she's quite gotten over what you did to her toaster. Never could find a replacement. How has the store been? You odd jobs around town you could help me out with, but it's a bit harder for me to take care of them these days. Oh, I've got a new job. Nor needs 40 copper bars. Pete needs a small wind turbine. Anybody... Who's Pete? Right? Let me just whip out a turbine. I'm headed over, Pete. Never fear. I think I need to head into the blue district to the tavern. What's buzzing up here? What's going on there? Who's Pete? Are you Pete? You're Carter. Pete? Oh, for Pete's sake. Get it? Are you in the bar, Pete? That's a cute... That's a nice one. Look at that! An aquarium. Is that Pete over there? Can't complain. For a moment there, I thought you didn't recognize me. How could I forget? I remember thinking you were an actual giant when I was a kid. Oh, if you keep your head up high, maybe one day you'll grow as tall as old Pete. You've heard how business has been. I've had some people move in throughout the year. Sabrina opened up the tavern. Pier closed. Now it's just locals. You're welcome. Good day, Pete. Just throwing my ball around for my dog. Everywhere I go. I don't think I'm gonna make it home, friends. Oh, I could go straight this way. A shortcut. It's a cute house. I think we need to start breaking and entering more. You know what I mean? We're not doing enough breaking and entering. An eagle feather. I wonder if these are gifts for people I like. Or if they have more. The Blue District has such cute houses. We need to spend more time in them, is what you're saying. Yoo-hoo! I'm passing out for sure. I can feel it. I'm running. I did it. No laws in this town either. Enter as you please. Why did I make $500? Because I gave that man a wind turbine? Hi, baby. Good dog. What I need is for you to stop doing that. Perfect. I don't know how many of these we need. All right. We can research this. Come back for the copper bars. Head off. I think it'll be nice to have it where the splitter is splitting. We're getting the original bar, but then we're splitting it off into the other resources. That way we're not losing the original material when we need it. I'm here for research. Hello, Rebecca. An underpass. Under pedestrian pathways. Gears and heat sinks. I can do that. And I learned how to drag them inside. Look at me. Neil Nassau! You can teach an old dog new tricks. Is there an emergency at Auntie's house? Hello. I didn't mean to give her one as a gift. What can I research now? What's happening? These chutes have been covered up for far too long. Thanks for your help taking up those boards, Nor. When I took this research assistant position, this really isn't what I had in mind. Leo's chasing the birds, Rocket Ship Charlotte? Your name is perfect for this. We're grateful for you anyways. Now that we have level 2 assemblers, we're going to start needing a lot more components for our research. I don't think our poor little Dropbox is going to cut it anymore. Deliver different kinds of requirements at the same time. Drop the components off by hand using the chute if you prefer. How many components are we talking here? Couple what? 100. You must be joking. Research is no joke. You want to pay close attention to that thought-put of your assemblers. You can see the thought-put when inspecting it. If an assembler isn't getting enough components per minute, it's going to really slow down. Build more assemblers for those earlier components so that you can hit max thought-put. Sounds like a challenge, Morgan. Let me know if you can get an assembler making copper wire to run at 100% thought-put. How? I would like a dispenser, please. 200 iron plates and 150 gears. He does when you're walking through town. My grocery list of things I need to do has gotten far too long. Neil Nassau's getting... We're getting overwhelmed. What are mega gloves? I wonder if you could turn those off somehow. Not that I want to, but... Oh, I can turn my UI scaling down. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right. We need to make Pico work. And to make Pico work, we need to make an assemble level 2. We need iron plates. So I need another splitter. So we need to make another splitter here. That splitter is also going to take from over here. And then it's going to take... Gonna take you somewhere else. And we're gonna make an item receiver. We need iron plates to do that. I can just destroy some stuff and get iron plates instead of being impatient. It's definitely the cutest factory game I think anyone's ever played. A factory game and a storyline? This is going to be... Oh, I hit my dog! Please take it away! I can't live like this! I should be allowed to hold the hammer. I'm like Thor. Put this here. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So, I think we need to get the upgraded furnace as well. 200 iron plates and 150 gears. And you know what I also need to build is a wooden chest. And I need to put this chest over here. And I can put all this random stuff inside of it. Like, what am I gonna do with all that stuff? Need more stone for an underpass. What, so I can walk home easier? That would be nice. And I think we're gonna need... We should just gather, like, our gears and bearings and head back and maybe start... the main area ready? Heavens, there's some random things in here. Nor needs 40. Holy tamale. It is so fun and so cute. Go Bubble Ranger 2. Where are we headed? We need to go to Nor's house, but it looks like Nor is at the university right now. Nor, I've got what you need. Nor, I got what you need. Perfect. In order to build, we must destroy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just the way it is. Just gonna bring her back to life. Just me. Neil is a proud recycler, and I have a bumper sticker that says that. Recycling makes the world go round. And then it's got the recycling symbol. Get it? That's a really good one. And I think we need to slap down another wind turbine. Perfect. Hello, Bobby. How are you today? They were picking up multiple ores at the same time. What if I don't? I mean, I guess why not? What if I need to get the materials out? Like, what if I decide I don't want them there? It's me, Neil Desar. Pleasure to meet you. I didn't mean to do that. Have a little sort. We'll take this. Just gonna stop you right there. No reason. I'm gonna also build another drill. Just kidding. I used all my iron plates. And I knew that would happen. Did I make a furnace? I did make a furnace. Just slap the furnace on it for now. And we can then take our coal that we already have. We can slap that into the furnace. I can just pick that up. And I drag the coal into that one. Maybe not. Not going in? Why? You're doing that on purpose? I think we need to put this back up here anyways. I think the furnace would need to go here so that if I needed to, I could split it.
Pick you two up. We'll figure that one out eventually. Does it matter where those are going? Is it just because those aren't needed right now? What do I need to make? We have the assembler. We could... Okay, what we could do... Alright, that's what we'll do. Let's move this. Everything's getting moved. You're coming here. You're coming with me. Wish there was a move button. So now I can take this double output. That didn't work either. Gonna have to move it all behind instead. Fine. It's not necessary for this second in time. Is it? Like, we're not using this one. Alright. So if I wanted to, I would take a splitter. And I would take that splitter and I would put that splitter here. Wrong. Incorrect again. Well, how do you do that then? And this is supposed to make 2 items? Okay. I think I've done the wrong thing there. I think I need to just go back to my old ways. Which is what I normally do. We're gonna take this and we're gonna make iron plates. You click down here and we click iron plates. Perfect. And then I'm gonna pick this up. And I'm gonna pick this up. And I'm gonna take from here to here. Oh, pardon me. We're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna make... What's the other thing I need to make? Gears. We're gonna make... Speak of the devil, let's make a few more conveyor belts. Just kidding, I don't have any iron plates. Let me just... steal. My drills aren't active anymore. That'll do it. We can fix that. We can fix that. I moved everything for no good reason, too, so we can just move it back. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll just take those. Thank you, Cheetah Lover. I would never have noticed. You blink and 2 hours has gone by too quickly. It's just like traveling to space. What was I gonna make? Conveyor belts. I'm gonna take those conveyor belts and take them all the way here. We're gonna configure you to go from point A to point B. You're gonna go every...
second item. And you are gonna make the right thing. Except I was close, but I was wrong. And that's happened again. It's how you learn. Being wrong is how we grow as people. And I mean that genuinely. And sometimes you're wrong more than you're right. There we go. We'll have this go here from A to B. And we'll fix this guy over here. Excellent. That should be doing what we need. So then that's passively... I think we should take this one and move it back one. I just don't think this one's even necessary. Maybe in the future. I think also we'll be able to figure out how to grab coal from that one. I don't see any iron deposits around, but maybe that's why this was headed all the way that way. Maybe there's a copper deposit. There's some over here. So we might be underpassing under this. I see. In town, I'm assuming they won't let me build on the pathways. They will. All right. Screw the town and the town's people. Who needs to walk? How would they get around? Popcorn Chris, I agree. Learning from your mistakes. Like Helen leaving me. She'll learn from that mistake one day. She will. I now can use one of the things that I've been waiting so desperately to use. One second as I fill my heaters. It's just like not necessary. So what we need is to turn gears. First, we need to sleep. I'm gonna pass out, I think. Sorry, Auntie. Bye, Auntie. I've got to go to bed. I think we need to gather gears and some sort of copper bar to make the piece we're lacking. I think. Made $350. I don't know how I did that. Good morning. How's the weather? A sunny spring day. Nothing but the best for us. Got mail. Morgan, I just wanted you to know that I've started to sell donation bins at the general store. If you have any unwanted components you don't need, you could drop them off at any donation bin and I'll empty it out every night for you. I'm sure you can put contents to good use at the store. My goodness. Thank you. Very generous. We need to somehow make this a reality, so let's have a peek. It needs iron plates and heat sinks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and figure that out. I think the short of it would be to go there. And to just take this stuff out and pick this up. Automatically, we're getting our plates in. Now I need to take from the rich and give to the poor. I need to take you on a journey. Oh, look, and I've actively, while doing nothing at all, researched what I needed to research, which is beautiful. Heavens, I've trapped myself. So we're gonna go ahead and take this little assembler and make a heat sink. That's fine. And then I'm just going to, don't mind me. I'm gonna build another wind turbine. Because I know how and I can. And I'm gonna... Can I take all of this stuff out? No. It just seems like it might be in my way. Is it making what we need? Oh. It might be more helpful if we get this its own supply. I think it could be helpful to have our own furnace built over here. Specifically for this. And then somewhere on the way, we toss in an assembler, right? And I put that assembler down here. And that makes us iron plates. Perfect. And then I just add a bunch of coal to that, and it just goes. Perfect. And then we're just gonna put everything that we don't need right now in a chest because it's starting to upset me. Perfect. Then we can have so many. Perfect. Everything made out of iron can go in here. And everything made out of copper can go in here. Perfect. And everything else can go in here. Thank you very much. Now we just need to grab these items and move this chest over. Ooh. Ooh. And that's why, because it's in a terrible spot. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright. Just set you down here. We put every weird little item we find in there. Perfect. That's probably for flirting. Or friendship, whatever. Did this make anything that we need, or is it just not... Why would an item receiver be there? What? Did I make an item receiver? I need to make a stator. Is that not what I needed? Gear. I need gears. Okay, well, great news. You can be silly and a goose. Bad news. I am silly and a goose. This is what I need. I need to take this away. Oh heavens, everything is a mess. There's too much there. I was just going to simply put you somewhere else. Great. And then take this. Great. Are those the items that we need? No. You need to be making copper wire. Which we knew. We knew that. Everybody here knew that. I knew that too. We put you here and we make copper wire. The copper wire goes into here. And you're gonna make... And then when we can revive Pico, that's how I'll know I've done my job. I don't know how many of those I need to revive Pico, but all I know is this is a mess and I don't like it. Let's see. Pico! Welcome back to life. Oh, we did it. Little guy, remember me? Happy to see you too, buddy. I'm back home just like old times. No, Auntie doesn't seem to want me to work on the rocket. She won't even let me inside the silo. Alright, the old vent. What if we could use that to unlock the door from the inside? Let's go take a look. You'll fit in there, Pico. Oh, I'm not saying you've gained weight. Sorry, you look like the day you were made. It's a robot. All you need to do is make your way through the vent and unlock the doors. Good luck, little buddy. Oh no. I'm afraid of what we're going to find. Keep it down in there, Pico. Auntie will find out. Oh my god. I don't understand. It's all still in pieces. So much dust everywhere. It's like this place hasn't been touched in years. You're right. I'm sure she did try as hard as she could. A lot of this equipment is in need of repair as well. You think we could get this place running again? We need to repair all this equipment around here first. Yes? What? It's me, Neil Nassau. How could I help you, Rube? You've convinced me we need to gather all the necessary parts first. Let's keep this a secret between us for now. We'll tell Auntie once we're finished. Why do you think she did it? We get to clear out the whole thing, which will be nice. West server, East server, terminal. Chief Max Thought Put on an assembler, producing copper wire. What do we think Thought Put is? I've officially reached the end of my ad segment and I cannot stop thinking about her. What do we think Thought Put is? If I move this assembler closer. No. Did I somehow make the thought put go down? Oh, it's because my gears aren't being made. I thought I'd somehow messed it up, but it was just that. Sorry about that, Rube. It can be scary to see a man. Is that working now? Does it need to be closer? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Like they want me to make it... I think it's because my furnace isn't up to speed. Summer, why? Claire, nice to see you. Fair enough, Rube. I think everybody's out of work because it's 5:30, which means... How do we do what we need to do? Do you need to sleep to save the game? I think we do, so let's have a sleep. I wouldn't want to lose my progress. It's awfully hard to get through here to head to bedtime.
Hi Neil, how's your wife? I mean life.
Mochi.
Thanks for all the great times.
Mochi, that was a low blow. Even for you. Thank you for 21 months. I didn't like that game at all. My eyes are so dry from not blinking. Little Rocket Lab, you've changed my life. I might just head to space myself now. And I head out back and start building myself a rocket. Thank you for sponsoring today's stream. Appreciate you. You get it on Steam and Xbox. Xbox One, Series XS, or Game Pass. You can also grab it on Steam. Thank you. I got it when I worked at the Planetaria before they removed me from my job. Thank you very much. It is my time for the bed. I must cozy up on my futon and have a good night's rest before my big shift at the Rainforest Cafe tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Rube, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. It's been fantastic, truly. Anyone else playing Little Rocket Lab? Oh, there are! There are people playing Little Rocket Lab. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a little raid. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing rest of your evening. I hope you have an amazing day as well. I will, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. There will be some lady here tomorrow for sure. That person doesn't let people raid. That's fine. Here we go. Have an amazing evening. Goodbye, friends. Catch you next time we visit the Rainforest Cafe and or next time we head to space.